Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And I want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I'm late for this Wednesday night live stream, but I appreciate your patience if you join us. And today we have to talk about it, how to make passive income daily. That's right. We have to continue to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep talking about that because that's the motto for 2022. Get your passive income, lock it in, and welcome. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream, where it's members only with the icon next to their name that can be in the chat room. Everybody else, you can only watch this evening, but you never know what gems are going to be dropped. And today, as always, on all live streams, please smash the like button. And that's so the YouTube gods know that we have someone in the house. That's how we have to do it around here. They don't like sharing. And as you guys know, I need to know who actually received the YouTube notification today, who actually received the trailer as well, one or both. Please let me know. I think we either tied the record at 11 the other night, but we'll see what happens today. All right. So Professor Auntie Val is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And of course, only members with the icon can be in the chat room tonight. Everybody else you can watch, but please click that like button. I'm going to keep saying that. And let me get into her tagline. Good evening, fam. Good evening to you too, Auntie Val. She has the heart and she has the strength, showing the support as well. And I want to say one other thing, Auntie Val. Your Bengals gear. Actually, it was mailed yesterday, so it should arrive anytime tomorrow. Probably. It's in Florida. 200 miles away, roughly 150 miles away. So it should be there tomorrow. So expect it. So just letting you know, once again, Bengals gear coming. All right. And Auntie Val's the first one that says, yep, got him. She's gotten the YouTube notification and the trailer. Well, thank you so much for letting me know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this because there's certain ways that you can get passive income. We've talked about this all year long, and I'm going to continue to beat the drum this year. You know why? Because the cost of living is rising so fast, your head is spinning. There's no way you're going to be able to keep up from just having one stream of income or a set amount of income coming in. You're going to have to either be able to make some money that is sitting on the side, work for you, or you're just basically going to lose it to the cost of living. No way around it. And then what are you going to do after you lose it to the cost of living? So a lot of people may not understand what I'm talking about here. So in case we have new people, passive income and inflation. Inflation, just like when the conflict happened with Russia. Gas prices increased. So you had $100 and it might have only cost you $60 to fill up your tank. Well, it's pretty clear that if they added another dollar onto the cost, now it may cost you $100, $90 to fill up. So now you didn't know that was going to happen. You didn't plan for it, but yet in order to fill up your tank to get to where you need to go, it's going to cost you an extra $30 to $40. That is inflation. And that's why if you had a set income, you can account for that. Just like going to the grocery store. If prices go up an additional 10% for things that you normally buy, either A, you're going to have to leave some things off your grocery list, or B, you're just going to pay it and absorb that 10 to 20% increase in cost. That conflict has more to do than oil. For instance, Ukraine has wheat, just to give you an idea. So don't expect prices to go down with anything that has wheat in it. So you guys getting the picture. That's why you need your money to work for you. You can't put it under bed. This is not grandma's economy anymore. All right. That's all I'm trying to say. So anyhow, let's see who else is in the house. Miguel, Army retired veteran. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only chat. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon, of course, next to his name. And he says, SSN, God bless you all. God bless you too, Miguel. And thank you once again. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very good. That's right. It's on the way. The gear. So finally, that's all I can say. Okay. Now, let's get into it a little further, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you may be watching this right now, and there's a new project. Let's get into crypto, shall we? Because we can always get into stocks. We can always play safe. You guys know what the stocks are doing. They're going to go up. They're going to go down. But there's one thing that you may be able to latch onto regarding stocks and also with crypto is what stocks are called dividend funds. So in essence, even though you might receive dividends every 3 months or every month, well, you're actually receiving something daily because it's actually built out over those months or 3 months. For instance, so if a stock gives you $1 every 3 months, which is not likely, but if you get $1 every 3 months, that means 90 days is worth almost 10 cents, 11 cents. Basically, each day is worth 11 cents. Well, crypto just says we're going to give you a daily reward of 1% or 0.1% every day. So they have their terminology. They're still the same, though, except one huge difference. Crypto is always high risk because it fluctuates so much. It goes up and it goes down. Stocks go up and down as well, but people tend to stay within a range of what they're going to invest. They're not jumping in. There's no new stock that just came out, an IPO that's going to go from 0.0001 up to $100 in less than 2 hours. All right. Crypto, that can happen. Just like a crypto, it could be $10 today. And the next thing you know, it's $200 tonight. So you never know what's going to happen. But that's not what we're talking about, the rise and fall of stocks and crypto and real estate and all that. What we're talking about tonight is passive income, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to have to work for that passive income. So what I mean by that, you have to do something with your money in order to create passive income, or you're going to have to do sweat equity. And a lot of people don't like doing sweat equity. Some people do. Other people say, I'll deploy my money to work for me while I'm doing something else. Whichever way you want to choose, I don't care. But all I'm saying is you need to make decisions, ladies and gentlemen. This is the tip of the iceberg. Nobody predicted what's about to happen over the next 6 months to a year. Due to the conflict, due to the already supply chain issues, things are going to rise. And we don't know if it's going to be. Imagine if it doubled. What if it tripled? Are you going to be prepared for that? Because it's actually happening right now, right before your eyes, as we've discussed this before. So what are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to sit there and go, okay, my $3,000 per month check is going to be good enough. Meanwhile, everything is damn near doubling. Everything that you have to pay for, a roof over your head, electricity, gas, water, sewer, garbage, it doesn't matter. Everything is going up. So you're not going to be shielded. So if you're not going to make more money, then you need to make sure that you put money into vehicles that allow you to get that passive income. Let's see who else is in the house tonight. We have Victor Marrero in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only in the chat room with the icon. Thank you so much for being here. And he has his tagline, ladies and gentlemen. Hello all. Let's do this. That's what we try to do here. I want to know if anybody saw that new video that I dropped, was it yesterday? I think it was late yesterday, where they had the pre-sale for the Neighbors, the metaverse where you could buy homes. And it's more than that, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the difference, because as you know, I didn't really want to get into NFTs. I wanted to at the beginning, but there's so many things going on with NFTs and people are spending money left and right. Then the metaverse comes, and next thing you know, Snoop Dogg's in the metaverse and he has neighbors where people are paying $2 million for fake homes in metaverse land. And it's unbelievable. $2 million and up in real money to live next to Snoop in a fake world. What is this world coming to? I don't know. But I do know this. No matter what happens when it comes to economics, you cannot sit on the sidelines forever. Either you're going to get trampled or you're going to have to adjust. And what we do here in the SSN Nation is we have to adjust. But anyhow, the neighbors came out with their own version of the metaverse, and they started off with something that I love, which is totally flip things upside down. They said, we're going to have an NFT, but it's going to be a condo, a house, or a mansion. That is not anything that's like out the ordinary. You're saying an NFT, except a house, a condo, or a mansion. Okay, that's cool. Well, they had a pre-sale yesterday. So you could have bought a condo for $200 AVAX, because they're on the Avalanche network. You could have bought a home for $350, and you could have bought a mansion for $500. People are already putting it up on other platform like an NFT trade, nftrade.com, and they're already charging 300 more, 500 more. Somebody even just went for their mansion and put up for 2.3 million. He was just like, forget it. I'm just going to put it up there. If somebody pays me for it, so be it. This isn't Upland. It's not Decentraland. There's no addresses, but your property, your NFT does have an address. So anyhow, I'm going to talk about this because this is kind of exciting. Being at the beginning of something, pre-sale, they're going to officially launch on the 25th. The neighbors. Check out the video. I don't have a link that I can drop for you, but if you missed it, check it out after the live stream. But I'm about to tell you something else that's very, very important that I love. Good evening, Miguel and Victor, says Auntie Val, showing love in the house. Auntie Val, good evening. Keep going strong. It's down to 130 that I saw, ladies and gentlemen. Opportunity is knocking on the front door, $1,300 to get 10 nodes. Wow. How special could this be? This has potential, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, strong in me now every 13 days. That's right. Because anybody that has multiple nodes, you're being able to get more. Or if you stacked up from your count, your daily income from this, the passive income, because that's what we're talking about. Strong block, passive income, could have built up a little war chest. Now you could get 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes. And Victor Marrero, remember when you were asking how did that guy get 50 nodes so quickly? This is the kind of stuff that I was talking about. If he would have been in early and he already had his 5 or 10 nodes, and then he would have stacked up some cash, then when it dropped like this, he could buy like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 nodes just like that, because he wouldn't have bought another node at the higher price. So this is the kind of things I was talking about. But strong block's not immune from price decrease. Finally, I couldn't believe it. Just like Drip, I couldn't believe it. They were keeping their price for the longest, and then I guess sell pressure finally came. But nonetheless, 1% on your money, 10% of the coin price. Strong block is 10% of the coin price daily, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to talk about that as well, because that's passive income. You paid your dues. You paid your money. Your money's working for you. It's that simple. Now I'm going to get back to the neighbors, because the neighbors, what I didn't tell you about the NFT, it's not any old NFT. They give you daily income, daily rewards, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, I should have, in fact, I have it on my phone, so I'm going to have to read it to you. But this is just going to give you an idea of what they are doing. Let me see if I think I did a screenshot. Let's see. No, I don't have it. Okay, I'm just going to go off the top of my head. But if you bought a condo, when they go live starting March 25th, that's when the public sale happens. From that point on, if you bought a condo, you earn 0.03 rewards every day. Now, 0.3 rewards every day. I do not know, but it's based on the neighbor token. The neighbor token is going to start at $50. So let's just keep things simple. If the neighbor token stays at $50 every day, that means a person is going to get $3 every day. At the end of a month, it's $90. Pretty simple, right? 3 times 30. The point, though, is you only paid $200 for the condo. That's it. So in about 2 months and a week or two, you're going to have back your $200, break even if it stayed at $50. Now, if it rises up, you're loving life because now you're going to get back your $200 much faster. If it goes down under $50, then it's going to take you more days to get back to even. But the point is, this NFT is earning rewards when they go public starting March 25th. That's the beauty of it. 0.03. If you bought a house, it's 0.06. That is unbelievable as well. House was $350. So I believe that's going to be 6 times 3.5. So that's going to be about $10 a day. And then the mansion, I cannot remember the number. It had to be if they 0.03, 0.06, but the mansion was probably 0.0. I don't know, 0.08 or 9. Now, if you add products such as furniture into your place, guess what happens? They increase your rewards maybe by another 0.5 or another percentage point. That starts adding up. If you can start adding a point to it, instead of 0.03, you can have 0.04. Instead of 0.06, you can have 0.07. Instead of 0.08 or 9, you can have 0.1. That's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. So that is why the neighbors is very, very special. And if you bought in pre-sale, if you were lucky enough to get in pre-sale, that NFT is going to be some sort of special NFT as well. So we don't know what's going to happen on March 25th. But anybody who got into the neighbors, congratulations, because I feel this is going to be an awesome scenario if they pull this off right, because they don't even have a map yet. So you have homes, you have an address, but wait till they implement the cities, and there's some other things as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited. And it was inexpensive to get into. So when the March 25th launch date comes up, we're going to find out what's happening. Juvie lovers in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream, where members with the icon can only be in the chat room. Everybody else has to watch. So I want to thank you so much for being here and being a member of the channel. And he says, good evening, SSN family. Juvie lover, good evening to you. Very, very happy to see you once again. We're talking about passive income. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, anybody can always drop some gems down below. If you think of a passive income stream, let us know. Drip Animal Farm cryptocurrency. Notice the first name Drip, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. They also have 1% ROI on a daily basis. Passive income for Drip. Drip is under $50 a coin right now. It's down to around $45, $46 earlier today, which is excellent. It's a good time to possibly get into Drip. And he says excellent content. I appreciate that tagline because you've been saying it. So I'm going to call it a tagline now. So thank you so much for that. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I can't leave it alone. Whenever I have somebody here in the SSN Nation and they decide to go and try and do their own channels and they try to do their extra streams of income via social media, starting a business, we always got to show some love. So you got to go check out Drip Animal Farm Cryptocurrency YouTube channel. Show them some love, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to point that out. So once again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to your name, AKA Mr. Cool is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. And he says, hello, SSN Nation. I hope all is well with everyone. Let's make some money. That's what it's all about. Passive income. Here we come. And hey, we're talking passive income, ladies and gentlemen, but that does not mean you can go the old-fashioned route. You can work for it and then use some of your extra money that you have left over from your job and put that away and make that work for you passively. So you're out there working, slaving away, doing what you got to do. That's fine. But make sure you're not out there wasting that money after you put in that hard week of work, hard month of work, hard year of work. And then you're out here not putting a little bit of change into something that's making money while you sleep, because that's going to be the wave of the future. If you're not able to make money while you sleep, you're going to have a long, hard life. That's how it's going to turn out, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to need certain things and skills. And we have the tools here. Victor Marrero says, Eric, you got me thinking. I also unloaded Wonderland and back to USD. I took a 1K loss like a man. Oh, well, all we can do is shake it off and drive on. That's the life of an investor. Exactly. You already know what I told you, man. I said, hey, I was sitting there and I was like, I was negative 500. So I was like, you know what? I might as well take it out because there's no upside, because all of crypto's dropping. And they're in disarray too. They're talking crazy still. Daniela or whatever, Daniel Este, whatever his name is, that guy, man, I don't know what's going on. The guy like clowns around half the time, doesn't think anything's a big deal. Meanwhile, people are like locked out of money, losing money. He made promises. I'm like, man, total disarray. So I can't blame you, but at least you decided to take it out and said, you know what? You're in strong block. You could have just said, okay, I'll just go buy another node. I mean, and at least get, well, right now, $13 a day, whereas Wonderland's not giving nothing. It was all straight downhill. So I don't blame you one bit. But as an investor, ladies and gentlemen, we can't win them all. You can't win them all. I don't care who's out here telling you and showing you, oh, look, we win. We win every day. We win every month, every year. That's not how investing works. That's not even how passive income can work, because you never know the situation. Let me get back. The neighbors is one thing. Let me get back to the stocks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do this because I always like to show this, because this is one of the highest. Because you guys already know, everybody here, in case there's new people watching, they don't know that you can get 16% annually on your money from stocks like ORC. So I'm going to show that stock just because that's the highest one, and I'm missing. I still never was able to recover and think of the other stock, but I want to put it on the screen so you can see right now at this stock price is 16.67%. So you could put your money in the stock market under ORC, Orchard Island Capital, and you could sit there and say 16% a year on my money is pretty good. Now, the stock price, that's a whole nother story, almost near their 52-week low. There is something on here that's very interesting. Number of employees in 2021, it shows 0. That's weird. So we got to find out what's up. But here we are, ORC up 1.88 in pre-market trading. Okay, that was yesterday. But anyhow, all I'm trying to say is there are options that you have in the stock market that can help you out, earning double digits on your money. That's all I'm trying to say. And even if you want it to be conservative, you can always go with something different. And you guys already know I'm going to do this SHLX, right? Shell Pipeline, 8.57%. So you can go this safe route into the stocks. It's seemingly safe. Nothing is guaranteed when it comes to investing. Like I used the example on Monday night, Hertz Rent-A-Car, that was untouchable. Nobody thought that would go out of business. Nobody thought they'd file bankruptcy. But when the pandemic came, all of a sudden they came crumbling down, had to file bankruptcy, stiffed the investors. Then they issued some new stocks. All right. So those are the kind of things that happen when you make investments. And if you want to make passive income, you're going to have to take risk. Just like when you get up and go to work for 20 years or 15 years or 10 years, you're taking a risk, even though you don't think about it as a risk. But every time you walk out your house, walk down the stairs, get in the shower, you don't think you're taking a risk unless something happens. You get in your car, you drive down the street. Next thing you know, you get smashed into, but you don't think about all those reasons why you're not going to work. You just sit there and go, well, I got to go to work and do what I have to do. But you're not thinking about all the bad things that can happen during the course of the drive to work or the walk to work or however you're getting to work and coming back. That's normal procedure, but you're not thinking, hey, there's going to maybe a drunk driver out here. Hey, maybe there's some accident that I'm going to be involved in. Hey, maybe I might fall asleep at the wheel. You don't think of anything bad. But when it comes to investing your hard-earned money that you're taking risk for, all of a sudden you come up with 20, 30, 40 reasons why, no, that's not good. I don't think I'll do it. And somebody's saying, hey, man, it's only 10% a year on your money. You should be good. It's not high risk. The company's been around for 20 years. They've been giving out dividends for 20 years. That's not high risk, but any investment is a risk. And that's how we're losing people to investing sometimes. Let's see who else is in the house. All right. Good evening, Auntie Val and family from Miguel. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I agree, Victor. We all try to have more winners than losers. That's exactly right. Diesel Mike is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Very happy to see you here with the icon next to the name. And he says, good evening, Eric and SSN family as his tagline. Good evening to you too, Diesel Mike. I appreciate you being here once again. Very nice to see you. Victor Morrell says, Auntie Val, agree, we're moving forward. Congrats on almost reaching out your strong goal. I love that bi-weekly pay. That's what I will be doing eventually, just so I get my full initial investment. That's right. That's how you got to do it, ladies and gentlemen. When you're doing these passive income, again, strong block, let me explain to you what they're talking about. You buy 10 strong coins, then you create a node, then they pay you 10% of the coin price every day. So in other words, let me go do it this way. Let's go show you here. Strong. And based on the calculations, I think it's about 2.5 months you get your money back, unless you do what Victor Morrell, Professor Auntie Val has done, and that is buy multiple nodes. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. $1,400 gets you a strong block node, and you get let's just say $13 times 30, whatever that is, for something. So it's going to take you around almost 2.5 months, because you'll be not taking it out. You'll be just letting it sit there. So in about 3 months, let's say, you get back what you started with. Now, what's the deal? If this goes back up, let's just say, I shouldn't even. Okay, it was 311, like some high this in the last 30 days. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, if it went back up to 250, $25 a day times 30 is $750. Then it would only take you 2 months. But again, all of this is new, but strong block has been around for like over a year, I believe it's been now. So they've been pumping out. Other projects are investing into it, like Easy Block. You can invest in Easy Block for $10 or more, and then they will invest in strong block, and they give you a percentage of the node that you're investing in. So that's another place you can go for passive income if you didn't want to spend the $1,450 to get your own node. Now, again, all of this is high risk when we're talking about passive income, but if you have money sitting around that you're not using, then you should have it working for you, at least trying to take an attempt at it. If you lose it, that's what happens with investing. You can't win them all, but check out Strong Block, check out Easy Block, check out, like I said, I started off with the neighbors and the metaverse. Check it out. Pre-sale already happened. Now they're going public March 25th, a metaverse play. So you might want to go look at that, because if you can buy condo, home, or mansion at a low price, I don't know what the price is going to be on public sale. I think it's going to be almost the pre-sale price. But of course, the market dictates. Higher the demand, the higher the price will be. So somebody might get lucky, somebody might not, or it might just go down in value. We don't know. It's a new project. All right. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. But that's strong block. Now, down below, don't forget to get your free $10 from Coinbase of Bitcoin. Don't forget to get $5 of Shiba or Doggy Coin or ADA or XRP from Webull. The links are down below in the description. And don't forget to go over and get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull as well. The links are down below in the description. Now, I ran some videos called High Risk, High Rewards, and it talked about Vapor nodes, which also gives you a 1% daily passive income based on the coin price, then that's passive. That's high risk. They also just came out in the last 3-4 months. All of this, we do not know what's going to happen over the next year. All right. Dow's came out with the strong presence 7-8 months ago. We were talking the same thing. We will find out what's going to happen in the next year. Well, it didn't take a year for things to go bad on most of those Dow projects. And what I mean by bad is most people entered at a higher coin price. So therefore, when the coin price dropped 50, 60, 70%, you had a large percentage of people in the Dow that was basically turned upside down. All right. So those are the kind of investments that we're talking about when we're dealing with crypto. You never know what's really going to happen. This is a new frontier, but we still have to talk about it. We still have to think about putting our money in there. And some of us are still putting our money in there and taking risk, because all you need is 1 or 2 of those to actually perform, and you will outperform any of your losses. That is what I always call the Mark Cuban thing, when he says, all I need is 1 winner. And he's correct about that. But if you're sitting on the sidelines and not getting in the game, then you have a problem. All right. The other thing, Drip Network, because Drip Animal Farm Cryptocurrency was here, we have a video on how to join Drip thanks to Joshua Felder. That link for Drip is down below, because you can only be invited. Just like you can only be invited for, not only be invited, but you can be invited and have a referral code for Vapor Nodes as well. Those are both down below in the description if you want to join in the fun and give that a shot, because Vapor Nodes is only 3.5 cents or 3 cents or 2.9 or 2 cents, 2.9 cents right now. So again, easy way to get in for $40 to see what's going to happen, because they require you, for the Vapor, they require you to buy 1,000 VPND. Well, if the coin is only 0.25 cents, that's $25 plus fees. So it's only going to cost you like $30 to get your 1,000 VPNDs. So are you willing to take a risk for 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks? Yeah, that's, gambling money. That's going out to get some couple lattes at Starbucks or something these days. And hell, that's a tank full of gas. You can get a couple of them 2,000 VPNDs the way the price is right now. You're still going to earn 1% daily, but we don't know what's going to happen. Again, this is all new. It's nodes. So that's passive income right there. And by the way, before I forget, I keep mentioning Drip, the video down below, you have to be invited. I did mention the link. All right. So hopefully you understand that. Let's see. I think I lost where I wanted to go. There we go. 2 thumbs up from Drip Animal Farm Cryptocurrency with the icon. Brian P's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream with the icon from Brian P. Thank you so much for being here. And he says, good evening, Eric. Good evening to you too, Brian P. Good evening, SSN family. Thank you once again for being here. I appreciate the support. I got the notification and video. Okay, that's 3 people that has mentioned it tonight. Thank you so much, Brian P. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Thanks, Victor. And can't wait to see what happens when we go to the strong chain and the new stronger governance token. Exactly. That is why I think things are going the way the prices went down, which potentially could give people a golden opportunity because of the uncertainty. Just like in the stock market, when there's uncertainty, people may want to sit back and not just go in and invest. They're just going to sit there and say, okay, we're going to see what's going to happen here. And then when they see the price going down, they're like, well, most of the time, people aren't going to jump to investing when the price drops that much over the course of a month. So therefore, this could be a situation where it could be at the bottom while these guys are getting everything implemented. And then all of a sudden it shoots back up to even over what it was just 6 months ago when it was $1,000 a coin. So you never know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beauty of investing. All you can do is do your due diligence and then find out if you feel comfortable and put your money in. That's how you got to do it. So we'll see. Sorry for the typos. That's strong chain and governance token. Oh, yeah. We know what you meant, Professor Auntie Val. No worries. Thanks to you, we know. Oh, by the way, did everyone hit the like button on the way in? Thank you so much, Auntie Val, for saying that. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what's going to happen with the YouTube algorithm. And if you like what we're talking about so far, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. Now, there is one other thing about passive income that I haven't discussed tonight, even though I did talk about the stock market. What I didn't talk about regarding the stock market is there's things called ETFs. There's things called REITs. There's things that are also called index funds. So I'll give you some examples because I like Vanguard. So I'm going to always say VOO, V as in Victor, OO. I'm going to say like V as in Victor, T as in Tom, I. I'm going to say like VCR. I'm a bunch of Vanguard funds because they don't charge you an arm and a leg. What that means is you are actually picking an index or an ETF that says they would say, okay, we're going to take the total market index, right? Meaning the top 50 companies, they buy the stocks from the top 50 companies, let's say on the Dow. That's it. So sometimes you'll receive a little bit of dividends because some of the companies issue dividends. Sometimes you just receive the stock appreciation. So when they say it goes up 12% this year or the stock market rose 20%, your stock portfolio from Vanguard might have risen as well. Maybe not 20, but maybe 15, maybe 14. So that's set it and forget it. That's why I have Wealth Builder down below. Wealthfront down below in the links. You put in $500 or more, they manage your portfolio for free. Now, that's only up until you have 5,000 in there. So 500 to 5,000, they manage your portfolio at no cost. It's on the house. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Wealthfront. The link is down below. Pretty simple, right? So that's for all of you who want to earn some passive income and have somebody else manage it. Almost like most of you have a job in a W-2 and they say, hey, are you going to put some money into your 401k? You have somebody else managing it, right? Some of you might say, I'm putting my money in a mutual fund. Somebody's managing that. Same thing. So take your pick how you want to do it, but you need your money to work for you. Now, some of you may be sitting here going, Eric, come on now. I keep hearing, a large percentage of the population only makes $35,000, $40,000, $45,000 a year, living paycheck to paycheck. Don't have any money to invest. See, all I do is say, aha, right? All I do is say, well, then you need to make extra streams of income. How are you going to do that? Start your own business. Do your own side hustle. I don't care how you're going to do it, as long as it's legal, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need nobody conked over the head. I don't need anybody shot and robbed. What I'm talking about is doing it the legal right way to earn extra money, and then you use that extra money to make investments. They're risky, but it's worth making the investment that way because otherwise you're never going to be able to catch up. And then some people are going to say, hey, Eric, all I can do is put in $500, $800, $1,000 per year. I say, okay. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to go let's just use 1,000. You go, I can only put in $1,000 this year. Okay, great. But you don't know your future. Your future is based upon what you're doing today or next month or next week. So just because you can only put in $1,000 this year, that doesn't mean you're only going to be able to put in 1,000 a few years from now or next year. Maybe all of a sudden you're making an extra $500 a month. And then now all of a sudden you can say, well, now I'm putting in $5,000 a year. It changes your dynamics and the way you're going to end up. It changes everything. That's what you have to think about. Don't worry about what it looks like right now. You have to start making a plan and saying, I'm sticking with it. I don't care if I make 45 or 30 or whatever it is. You just realize, okay, I got to make extra money. Otherwise, this is what I'm going to be sitting in for the next who knows how long, because you're not going to be able to catch up, especially if prices keep going up 10% every freaking 6 months. You're not going to be able to handle this. So get real, ladies and gentlemen. I have to just let you guys know it's real up here in the field. If you're out here, don't let anybody deter you. Don't let anybody sit there and tell you, hey, you know what? Go out here, Don't invest. Don't even make your money work for you because you only make a small amount of money. Because anybody who makes a lot of money, they always have disposable income to invest. But the majority of people, over 60, 70% of people are under the $50,000 annual number. How are you going to roll out here? Go look for an apartment, right? Go look for an apartment or a house to rent or buy right now. You're going to find out that 50K is not going to go very far. All right. That's just how simple this is. It's just the numbers. That's all you got to look at. So if you can't meet a certain number, then you have to do something to change it. Right. So if you can do that, then this year you can only put in $1,000. Next year, you might be able to put in $2,500. The following year, you might be able to put in $4,000. But all I'm going to tell you is don't forget certain things. In fact, I'm going to show you something right now because everybody likes Tesla, right? Everybody likes Tesla. So I'm going to use this as an example, Tesla stock, because this is actually a perfect example. Here's Tesla stock right now today at let's just call it $1,000 a share, right? So I'm going to go back and max this out. So look at this right here. So while somebody's telling you you don't make enough money, so you shouldn't be investing, let me show you something right here. This is 10 years ago. It was under $10 a share. 2014 is 8 years ago. It was under $40 a share. Let me just go to 2018, which is 4 years ago. $70 a share roughly on February 23rd, 2018. So now what I'm going to tell you is if you would have bought Tesla and you would have said, hey, Eric, all I had was I could just buy Tesla every month at $70, one share a month, you would have had 12 shares. The following year in 2019, you would have said, hey, Eric, man, I make an extra $400 a month. I'm going to use 200 of it. Now, all of a sudden, you would have been in 2019 and you would have said, okay, look at here. It's 50 some dollars in 2019. But now you say I'm making an extra 200, so I'm going to buy $100 worth of shares. So now you go from 12 shares to all of a sudden at the end of the year, now you have add 4 times 12, 48 shares. Now all of a sudden you have 60 shares in 2 years because you were just using a little bit of money. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you have already figured out the number because now you're sitting here going, wait a minute, 60 shares times 1,000 is 60 grand. Wait a minute. These guys were telling me I don't make enough money to invest. Well, see, all I'm trying to illustrate is if you sometimes would have picked the right stock by doing your research, you might have liked Tesla, you might not have. I didn't like Tesla, quite frankly. But if you would have been lucky enough to say, you know what, I believe in this, I'm going to put a little bit of my extra money in there. 2 years later, and I won't even get into the stock split, ladies and gentlemen. They had a stock split. So it's not 60 grand. It's more like damn near 300 grand that you would have right now. All I'm trying to say is you never know what's going to happen, but you need to make sure that your money's working for you. All right? Just think about that. I'm going to give you one more because everybody's heard of Apple and everybody in their right mind would think Apple's good, right? Now they think Apple's good. But look at this. I'm going to show you something. 2012, $17.62. Look at this. 2014, $23. So you would have said, hey, Eric, all I could afford is $1,000. So you would have had 50 shares. But did you know that Apple has split twice since then? 3-1, 4-1, I believe, on 2 separate occasions. So your 50 shares would have been 150 and then 4. You'd have roughly 600 shares just off of those 2 years. Never mind about doing anything else if you would have been investing, right? So you guys have to understand 600 times 170. I don't know what that number is, but all I know is that's a nice sum of money. And you might have been putting some more money into it over the course of a few years. So you might have 700 or 800 shares off of just simple investments. So don't let anybody fool you that a little bit of money doesn't matter. It matters, ladies and gentlemen. It matters. So Don't think because you can't put a large sum of money into something that it doesn't turn out. It's over time. That's how you get your passive income coming in. And oh, by the way, Apple, for instance, gives dividends. So you would have already been able to receive dividend money or reinvest your dividends to even have more shares of stock. So those are the type of playbooks that you can do. Could you wait 5 or 6 years? Sure you can. But if you started today, 5 or 6 years would have went by, you would have looked up and been like, man, does this really say I have 1,000 shares? You'd be very happy. And you wouldn't have had to invest that much comparatively. You wouldn't have paid 170 a share. You could have bought them at 35, 25, 23, 15. But you're not thinking that far ahead because you have these other people out here telling you, hey, you don't make enough money, so don't even bother. That's not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. And the other side of this is crypto is here also. These same situations happen in crypto. You could have bought BTC. Well, I won't say BTC. I'm going to say Ethereum. You could have bought Ethereum 3 years ago when we're on a live stream. It was $150 a share. I mean, a coin price. Ethereum. If you'd have bought just $1,000 in, the coin price is now what? 3,000? 150 to 3,000. I'm just saying. So see, don't let anybody deter you. That's passive income a different way. It's investing long-term for something you believe in. So now we have these other programs that allow you to get this other money coming in. All right, let's get back to it after I started going on that. Everyone hit that like button. I had to say that again. Eric, for DAOs, we're still invested in Hector and, of course, the OG of them all, Olympus. So I'm still rooting for them both. Yes, as you guys know, I have a ban against Ethereum, so I'm not in Olympus. But I am in Hector, though. I'm rooting. Look, I love what Hector has done. They've done things that the other DAOs did not. These guys have a treasury. You know what? They started investing in other platforms like a Strong Block, so they received some money from that. I love what they did with, they said they're going to have their own bank and their own stable coin. So now that means they can lend money to cryptocurrency users, but you're going to have to trade into their platform, almost like the US dollar does around the world. So you want to get a loan, you got to go through them and buy their Tor stable coin. You got to park it in there as collateral. So that means their coin price, in theory, should go up because there's utility use. You got to love it. Plus, they have other things on their platform as well. They have NFTs. They're going to have a bunch of their ecosystem is going to be awesome. They are so underpriced. It's unbelievable. HectorDAO.com, ladies and gentlemen. It's not really passive, so to speak, but it is because they have something called a rebase. Every 8 hours, they give you, I want to call it rewards. They call it rewards for your staking. That is HectorDAO.com. HectorDAO.com. Go check it out. We have videos on the channel so you can search it. We have Prometheus doing a live stream back in the day. I think the latest one is like 2 months ago. So you can check it out there when we go over the ecosystem, or he was supposed to be on 2 months ago, but he couldn't make it. But anyhow, I went over the ecosystem on one of the lives myself. So anyhow, that is the deal, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you have to look for. That is passive income. HectorDAO.com. Go check them out. Okay. If you want passive income, there you go. They're on the Phantom Network. So you want to make sure you have your MetaMask, you have Phantom Network, you swap with Trader Joe's, or you can do multichain.org now. But anyhow, swap at Trader Joe's into the Hector. I mean, I can't even keep up what I got to swap with these days. I think it's Trader Joe's, or is that? Nope, can't be Trader Joe's. That's Avalanche. So anyhow, I'll put it this way. I basically go to Rubik.exchange now to do anything because they do multi-chain swaps. And if your chain has cheap gas fees, Avalanche, FTM, then it only costs you pennies to do a swap from Phantom to Avalanche, for instance. All right, just give you an idea. Now, Ethereum and BTC, you might as well forget about it. They're still charging their fees on their side. So even if you do the ETH to Phantom, the ETH fees are still 30, 40, 20, whatever they are for the night or day. you're still going to pay that ETH fee. So that's why I never did Olympus, because I'm against Ethereum. I'm against Bitcoin in reality, the BTC, because these guys are siphoning off our money like governments do. That's why I can't believe they're decentralized, because they're not. Here's what government, okay, I'm going on my horse. Governments do, you pay taxes, right? Yes. So then you pay taxes, but then when you go to the grocery store, you pay another tax. Then when you walk in your door at your house and you own your home, you're paying another tax. That is what Ethereum and Bitcoin does. Every time you move your money, it's not just, hey, here's like 1% or 0.5%. So in other words, I'm moving $1,000. You guys want $30, $50. Meanwhile, there's other chains that go, you know what? Just give us 12 cents. Just give us 20 cents. Just like Visa would. Give us 20 cents, whatever. Give us 30 cents. So that's the whole thing. That little $30, $70, $50, $100 that they're siphoning off from you in crypto money, that's millions of dollars down the road that you could have had at your disposal. Just like taxes in real life is not good for you, taxes in crypto is not good for you either. So somebody out here touting that they're for the people, and yet they're going to be taxing you at 30, 40, 70, 100, $200 because you're trying to get through and there's congestion on the network. I'm like, oh, that's what governments do, man. That $200 could have been somebody's NFT that they could have bought for 50 bucks that's now worth 20 grand. But they gave it to your chain. This is the problem that I have with them. And you guys know I'd always say this, man. So that's why there's certain things that I like. And Hector is actually on the Phantom Network. So I love it. Cheap fees. Don't have to worry about it. Easy sell in and out. Liquidity. All right. Drip Animal Farm Cryptocurrency. I got the notification. I believe we're up to 4 people now. Thank you so much for letting me know. Drip Network still at a great price. Entry point. I tell folks, go for it. Will cost you less than 50 and you'll start earning 1% daily immediately. You won't get that from the bank. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, the drip, you have to be invited. And that's why I have the Joshua Felder link down below. I still haven't bought into drip. I always give full disclosures, ladies and gentlemen. SSN lifestyle members, check this out. I suggest you guys, whoever wants to find out about SSN lifestyle, it's actually going to be some passive income coming in there as well. And also you're going to be able to make money. And of course, we only have 15 spots for the Founders Club, but not all 15 are available. We have less than 15, but there's going to be a total of 15. That's it. I believe we're down to 12 or 11. I don't know the exact number that way, but nonetheless, there's still spots left because it actually cuts off once the full 15 are taken. And people, if you want to know, Founders Club has its perks. Well, so does the Premier membership has its perks as well. And so membership does matter. We're going to have the Ring of Fire is all going to be coming out shortly next month, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start launching this baby, the birth of passive income, where you can actually share with other people. You can actually use the platform to make yourself some extra income. You use the platform, make passive income. You're going to be able to do a lot of things. We're going to talk about some businesses. And oh, by the way, speaking of that, SSN Lifestyle link is down below in the description. But there was somebody on the live stream, on our Monday night live stream, the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Somebody asked me about Start Engine. Start Engine looks like it's crowdfunding. And Drip Network, oh, by the way, before I get into the Start Engine thing, hold on real quick. Hold on. We got to go look at the Drip. We got to go find out the Drip coin price right now, because this is unbelievable. Like I said, we're finding out if this stuff is all sustainable or not, because we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, $45. If that's the case, let's go look for sure. That is an awesome price. Remember a week or so back, $44 right now. They're still taking a hit. We don't know why they're taking a hit, but let me get here's an idea. I'm pretty sure if we go look at 1 month, I mean, let's see, 102. So that's what it hovered around most of the time for a couple of months. And I didn't know it was going to drop to 44. In fact, I thought when it was at 60, it was a good price. When it went down to 55, I was just like, wait a minute, this is like in free fall. I'm just going to sit back and wait. And quite honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to put in here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I don't suggest putting in $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 unless you have done enough research where you feel very comfortable. Because ultimately, no matter what your investment is, sure, 1% a day at 20,000 is a lot better than 1% a day at $50. Okay, so, but it's also relative to what you are investing. So keep that in mind. So that I have no problem. I might only do $100 and have 2 of these drip network tokens. But nonetheless, a little bit here, a little bit there doesn't hurt, because we know 90% of these crypto projects go bye-bye. So that's why you have to use your gambling money, your beer money. And this is another great entry point. I have to say, I thought it was great at 60, 50. Now here it is at 45 and dropping, which I'm not mad, but I find it very, very cool. And I have a feeling it has something to do with their animal farm situation. So that has something to do with it. So we're going to find out. Now, back to passive income, ladies and gentlemen. You know where else you can get passive income? Real estate. But again, you have to put forth some effort. You're going to have to acquire the real estate. Then you're going to have to rent it out to somebody else, whether it's for short-term rentals or month-to-month rentals. But when there's high demand, like what we're in right now, can you imagine have bought a home or condo or any place that a person can live just 5 years ago for $135,000, $150,000? And can you imagine, whether you're doing short term or whether you're doing month to month or leases, can you imagine that you'd be able to charge somebody $2,000, $2,500 a month or more? That is incredible. So now, in most places, a 3-bedroom anything, whether it's a condo or whether it's a home, you can get over $2,000 a month, maybe even $3,000. But let's just keep it simple. Let's just say it's $2,000. That's $24,000 a year on $150,000 or $135,000 investment. You'll take that all day, every day. 10, 20% on your money? Hell yeah. You'll even take, if it's more than that, you're loving life. If you can get $50,000 a year, all because the assets went up. You didn't have to work for the appreciation, right? On the real estate. 20% last year, 20% increase in price the year before. It's pretty simple. If you had a $200,000 house 3 years ago and it went up 10%, it would be $220,000. Then from there, if it went up 20%, they added another $45,000, $50,000 to that. Your house would be worth $270,000. You add another 50%, that's $50,000 on top of that. You'd be in the $320,000s. So you get the appreciation and you're able to rent it out and get 25 to 30% on your money. That's month to month. Never mind if you're in a rental area, a short-term rental area, let's say Miami, let's say any island USA or any island internationally where you could do short-term rentals, and you could be bringing in $5,000 a month on that same $130,000, $140,000, $150,000, $200,000 property, making 20, 30% on your money. And especially in this day and age, even rental prices for vacations are going through the roof. It's all going through the roof, and you're able to capitalize. But first, you have to acquire the property. You got to make a plan. That's what you have to do. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Get from the bank. You got that right. 1% daily. Got the YouTube notification and trailer. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero. Appreciate that. And that means that's number 4, I believe. Oh, no. Look who's here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. Melanie Bonita is here. And now I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're new here. Miss 20 25 streams of income is in the house. And you may be looking around like, who's he talking about? Melanie Bonita here with the icon. And of course, she has her tagline in tow, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Great evening, SSN family. Multiple streams to live your dreams. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. That's what you have to do. Multiple streams to live your dreams. And that's what she's out here doing. And that's why she has books on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the name. You can go to Amazon to get her books for men, women, business, psychology of business even. She throws in a little bit in some of her books. But they're there, ladies and gentlemen. A speaker, an author, of course, if you have books. She goes around for book signings. She actually does webinars and seminars. She's got it going on, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you have to do. She's put in the work, and now she's reaping some rewards from some passive income, and she still goes out there and does active income as well. But it all adds up to 25 streams. You got to love that. That's like a record around here. Never heard of anyone with 25 streams other than, guess who else? Billionaires and multi-billionaires and corporations. Because why? They usually have the funds where they can actually go buy up businesses, merge with businesses, go start businesses. So they make it very simple for them to get 25 streams of income. But as an ordinary citizen and OC, Melanie Bonita's doing superstardom out here, ladies and gentlemen. And she started with just one. That's what you got to start with, ladies and gentlemen. And we talking passive income here. All right. So thank you so much for being here, Melanie Bonita. Very nice to see you. And here she goes. She's giving some of that love already, dollar cost averaging exactly when things go down and you believe in it. That's what you should be doing. Now, I gotta do a little pushback. I'm not going to use anybody's name because I was out here last night. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I was out here last night and I saw a video and I saw a big time YouTuber. Over 1 million subscribers, very well known, and it popped up on my screen, and he started saying things like, you know, as an investor, you shouldn't be doing dollar cost averaging. I was like, what? What's this guy talking about? I'm in shock by these words. I'm going to tell you something right now. You should be doing that because that's what the hedge funds are doing. You know, the guys that are part of the top 10% that owns 89% of the stock market. How do you think they own 89% of the stock market? Why do you think Buffett is buying when he says blood is in the streets? That's what they do, is dollar cost average. While everybody else is selling in panic mode and the prices dropped, they're sitting there going, well, this is a great thing. We bought this at $20 a share. It's down to 14. I think it's time for us to buy some more. What? I couldn't believe what I heard, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm not even going to say nothing, because I'm like, this is crazy talk out here. You have to take advantage of dollar cost averaging. If I bought a stock at $20 and it's down to $10 and I believe in that stock, you best believe you be pulling the trigger on that to get your dollar cost average down to 15 or less. You're not going to sit there and just let it ride. That's craziness right there. All right. That's just my opinion. Maybe you have a different opinion than me, but dollar cost averaging is exactly what I'm talking about, Melanie Bonita, as well. So thank you so much for mentioning that. Auntie Val showing some love. Good evening, Melanie, with the strength, with the heart, with the love. Hello at Auntie Val. Some more love in the house here at SSN Nation, ladies and gentlemen. Brian P, 107,000. Brian P, what do you mean by 107,000? Are we talking about a house? Are we talking about, well, I know you're not talking about a car. Cars go down in value. What are we talking about? Let me know. Oh, Apple, 107. Oh, 107,000. That's awesome. 107,000 shares would be awesome. So I don't know exactly what you mean, but Apple at 107, or do you mean Apple at, I don't know what 107,000 means. But whoever has 107,000 shares, that would be awesome. I got the notification. I think that's up to 5 now. Thank you so much, Mr. Cool, for letting me know, Laverne Penix. And we have Melanie but Victor saying, Melanie, good evening to you. I absolutely agree. Multiple streams are a must, especially now. Exactly. True Light, welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only that can be in the chat room. And True Light says, I want to become a member and now has become a member. So thank you so much for joining the SSN Nation membership. I humbly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you again for being here. All right. That is awesome. Once again, thank you. Melody Manita, great evening at Victor Moreau. Yes, sir. Streams of income. Good evening, everyone. True Light, good evening once again. And thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you so much. True Light says thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got into the Drip Network. We had to talk about that. Melanie Bonita says, I received a notification also. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're up to 7. That's pretty doggone good on the members only chat room tonight. Everybody else, you may be out there watching going, hey, I can't get in the chat room. That's because on Wednesday night live streams, only members with the icon can be in the chat room. Everybody else, you can watch. And members already know that they can join me on any live stream if they want to. They can always talk about any subject matter if they want to. And all they have to do is drop any questions in the chat room. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been holding out. It's 1 hour and 6 minutes. So again, please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. And if you want some freebies and find out about some information, go down below in the description. Get your free $10 from Coinbase of Bitcoin. And then while you're at Coinbase, you can learn about other crypto and earn some more free crypto. That's right. Build up a little bit. You never know which coins might explode. Then you go over to Webull and you get yourself some free stocks from Webull, but you can also get some free $5 worth of crypto from them. Beautiful. Pretty simple. You can get free stocks down below as well. Now, since we're talking about passive income, some of you might have crypto and you might just be letting it sit in a MetaMask or some other exchange online and it's not earning anything while it's sitting there. Well, consider Celsius Network or Nexo because you will receive daily passive rewards. I'll call it rewards in this case because they actually give you interest every day, but they only compound it every Monday. So Friday to Friday, every day you're earning interest. They give that interest to you the following Monday. So it compounds out every Monday. So again, we're talking about 5%, 6%, 7%, 8% if you're a United States citizen. If you're outside of the country, you can get up to 17% at Nexo, for instance, or Celsius. So you can hodl your money there. The beauty of it is, though, if it does go up or down, it doesn't really matter, but you can use your crypto on those platforms as collateral to get loans. No repayment plan loans. Unheard of, right? Right, because they have your collateral there, so they don't have to worry about you paying them back because you're not going to be able to withdraw a portion of that collateral you borrowed until you pay them back. But generally, you already locked it in where you said, hey, I want this for a year, 2 years, or 36 months. But nonetheless, that's how it goes, and that's what you can do with Celsius Network or Nexo. And I do have the links down below for them as well. So please take advantage. All right, let's go. True Light says, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Once again, I received a notification also. We got to that. Diesel Mike, they purposely put out misinformation. Mark Cuban once said, don't use credit as a tool. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Once again, on one point, he says certain things, and another point, he's like, nah, don't use credit. Meanwhile, all the rest of his panel of Shark Tank guys are talking about, we want credit. We want a credit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Miguel Army retired. I also got the notification, Eric. Thank you so much, Miguel, Army retired veteran. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I did mention real estate. And there's some things that came up. It's going to be very interesting. So anyhow, I mentioned SSN Lifestyle earlier, and the idea of SSN Lifestyle does have to deal with ordinary citizens. You always want to stay in nice, awesome places. So now Airbnb became very popular. So therefore, it was doable where you can get some places, people chip in and stay in these awesome places that could be $500 a night or $700 a night. $300 a night's pretty expensive, but not these days anymore. But now there's an opportunity to go be in those places that you would love to be in, but don't want to pay the $500, the $800, the $1,000 per night. So that is part of SSN Lifestyle. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know I'm very bullish on the Dominican Republic. And after looking at Primavera luxury residences and being totally disgusted that they're going to make a villa that's only, what was it, 1,400 square feet, roughly. So about 130 square meters. That was totally disgusting. Yes, the price was 193, 95, something like that. But the thing with me was this. Just so you guys know, check out the video. This is real estate in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Primavera Luxury Residences or Primavera Luxury Village. The real problem I had was, you guys know, if we're going to do short-term rentals or any rentals, we want amenities, because that's where we get more passive income coming in, the more amenities we have. In case you're new here and don't understand how real estate works in the short-term or long-term market, or renting month to month and short-term renting 3 days, 2 days, 5 days a week, there's a huge difference. People want to stay where there's amenities. That's where the majority of people will stay. People will pay you more because you have amenities, versus if you don't have amenities, you don't get to get paid more. You can't sit there and tell somebody, nor me, you can't tell anybody, hey, here's a villa in the middle of wherever, and there's a pool in the backyard, there's a jacuzzi, and I'll even throw in there's a room that has weights in it, and there's a barbecue out back. Most people would be going, hey, man, that's pretty awesome. But you have to leave for everything after that. So if you say, hey, I want to go to a restaurant and a bar, you got to go get in transportation mode for that. You want to go grocery shopping, transportation mode. You want to go do something different, play basketball, play baseball, do soccer or whatever. Not here, because that's not available in most residential neighborhoods. So now you are limited to what you can charge. So now reverse it, where there's some other place is not called luxury, but in their villa, at their location, they have basketball courts. They have like 3 or 4 pools. They have soccer fields. They have baseball fields. They have parks. They have biking trails. All of a sudden, they have a golf course. All of a sudden, you're like, why am I going to stay at this other villa? Oh, and by the way, the other place also has restaurants and bars on site. You're going to say, wait, the other place is called luxury, but all I get is a barbecue grill, a pool, a jacuzzi, a fitness room. And I'm going to pay, let's say, $900 a night. And then here's another place that's charging $1,100 a night, and they throw in the golf courses, the restaurants and bars, a shopping complex. All of a sudden, you're like, wait, what am I staying here for? I'll pay the extra $200 a night. I'm already paying 6 G's, 7 G's for my stay. Why am I going to care about paying another $800 or $900? I'm not. That's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. But you want passive income and higher passive income, that's what you're going to have to do. So anyhow, I got totally disgusted with the $199, $196 price for this villas at Primavera. So you know what? You know who else has a 1,300 or 1,400 square foot property? There's a property at the beach that's freaking 1,300, 1,400 square feet. And it's not only 3 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms. The square footage is the same. It cost more. roughly $55,000 more. There's one difference. Well, not one, several. There's a Crystal Beach Lagoon. There's only like 5 of them in all of the world. There's going to be more because they're now a conglomerate. They're a big company. They're an international company. They're going to be making more all over the country and all over the world. But they have Crystal Lagoon. They have soccer field. They have basketball field. They have tennis courts. They have barbecue grills outside in a designated area. They have 3 or 4 restaurants. They have a pool at a hotel. They have a spa. They have their own shuttle that takes you to their private beach. Isn't that worth an extra 50 G's? Because you do realize you're going to be able to charge a hell of a lot more than a place that only has a pool, a barbecue grill, a jacuzzi, and that's it. And never mind where there's something at the beach downtown that they told me a year and a half ago that hasn't shown up yet. But there's supposed to be a golf course around there somewhere. I have not seen it on their downtown plans, so maybe they were just talking about it at that time. But can you imagine all of a sudden if there's a golf course where it's supposed to be like down the way from the beach, you could walk there. That's what they told me. I don't know if it actually is going to come to fruition, but if that happens, that also changes the way things are for downtown because now you have another amenity down there. So nobody's leaving. You have the clubs, you have the restaurants, you have the golf course, you have the pools, you have the water parks. This is out of control. And you don't think people are going to pay extra so all they have to do is stay within 300 yards? Yes, they're going to pay extra to stay in 300 yards. In fact, that's premium money. All right. So anyhow, that's how we make passive income, a lot of passive income with the appropriate real estate that you're going to buy. And you receive appreciation. And oh, by the way, you guys know that the beach, the prices are going up, right? Okay. Everybody here, you know that. They had a meeting today. In fact, let me see something. And I've been holding out on you guys because I'm going to give you guys a little something. I had to talk about the beach a little bit. There's a reason. That 3-bedroom. I mean that it's actually a 3-bedroom with a service quarters, which has its own bathroom in it. It's small bathroom and it's basically has a twin bed in the room. So, but for our purposes, we can charge for a 4-bedroom, sleeps 9. Yes, again, we're going to run into the same problem about having 8-9 people in a 1,400 square foot place. But when you have all the amenities there, all 8 or 9 people staying in the place at the same time during the day is going to be slim to none. When you can go kayaking out front on that Crystal Lagoon Lake, I think you're not going to be in the place. When you can get on a shuttle and go down to the beach, the private beach that they have, I don't think people are going to be sitting at the resort at their room. When somebody says there's restaurants with a 50-yard walk, I don't think people are going to be going to eat off into downtown, even though that will happen. But people are going to first stop up there to see what it's looking like. Now you're saying, hey, I'm going to go for a spa day. They have that too. So again, there's so much to do. Somebody's going to say, I'm going to go play basketball. I'm going to go play tennis. I'm going to go play soccer, whatever. There's so much stuff to do that now 8 or 9 people all being there, they're going to all do their separate thing potentially. Versus, again, this is why villas, I'm not really high on those oftentimes unless they're in a location that has amenities, because you can't do all those. You're only going to have 1 car or no cars. So if 4 people say, hey, we want to go down to the beach, well, then they got to get their Uber or take the rental car. The other 4 people, they're sitting there like, okay, well, we want to go shopping. Now what? They're going to take Uber, and then wherever they go, they're taking Uber. So you got to think about this. Just saying. All right. Anyhow, my high horse. SSN Lifestyle members, guess what? You're going to be able to stay at the beach 2024. That's the hint. And we'll talk about it on Friday. They purposely put out misinformation. That's it exactly. All right. And the Celsius Network loans at the 25% LTV means 1% loan interest. That's correct. This is great for folks that want to pay off credit cards or car loans. Also, Celsius doesn't care about credit scores. Exactly, Victor Marrero. In fact, if I forgot that, thank you so much for mentioning that. Once again, Celsius Network and Nexo are both the same. The links are down below. If you're holding crypto and you're not earning anything on it, why not hold it at Celsius Network or Nexo? All right. That's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want. Passive income. Stella Luna's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And with the icon, she says the tagline, good evening, everyone, and blessings. Good evening to you too, Stella Luna, and blessings to you as well. Thank you so much for being here and your support with the icon. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, you heard me correctly. The beach, the 4-bedroom, building 20, unit 2A. It's the second floor. You know why? Everything's sold out damn near. So anyhow, Johnny come lately. So second floor it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the corner. So building 20. In fact, you guys can look at the screen. Let me do it this way. Let me bring this up. So some people are like, what's this guy going on and on about this? Here, I'll just go to their website. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm looking for paperwork. All right. Oh, nah, this won't do it, but I'll still show it. Okay, this is what I'm referring to as the beach, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This is the beach. Now, well, this is not a good picture, is it? So I can't really show you what I'm talking about here. But nonetheless, I should have brought up the PDF, but I don't have it. But here's all the here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all the amenities on the left-hand side. This is what the buildings are going to look like. Their renderings actually look like the real buildings. It's unbelievable. But look at all this restaurant. There's 3 restaurants. We already saw the plans. 3 restaurants are at the hotel. And oh yeah, they have a hotel there too. But anyhow, they have 3 restaurants, snack bar. They have a snack bar on the beach as well. They have sailing, which can be on the Crystal Lake, paddle boating, kayaking, kids play zone. Yes, there's a kids play area out on the outside of around building probably 6. Children's pool, beach volleyball because there's sand there and they have the court, multi-purpose room for events or at the hotel, jogging track with lights. That's just around the units themselves. The gym is there, sports area with soccer and tennis courts. And of course, they have security. Shuttle service to malls and beaches. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? See, again, now this is the Vistacana thing. This is what Vistacana is missing, that shuttle service. If they do the shuttle service to the malls and beaches, then that'll be like awesome. But this place right here is Wonderland all by itself. I anticipate the prices here to stay here are going to be off the charts. Simply because all the amenities and you don't have to leave. And even if you want to leave, they actually have shuttle service. And by the way, the HOAs, I believe, are $2 per square foot. Vistacana is $2 per square meters. I'm sorry. So if you have a place that's 100 square meters, it's going to cost you $200 a month. If you have a place that's 150, that's $300 a month. So just keep that in mind. But that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're not familiar with the beach. Hotel over here on the left with the pool that owners here are going to be able to use, guests as well. So this is going to be very, very interesting. All right. So it's a wrap. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So that's the surprise. That's the surprise. I did a contract today before the price increased. I like equity. I couldn't resist. All right. If they take it up to 309, cool. If they take it up to 275, cool. It doesn't matter because all I do know is you can charge $500, $700, $800, $900 or more during prime time. It could approach something like $1,000, $1,200. It depends on what it's going to be perceived as. But I believe actually, I'm not going to be conservative. I'm going to actually give you guys a number that I believe after my due diligence. I really believe if you have a large unit, a penthouse or anything like that, you're going to be able to get pretty close to $800 a night or more. And if you can get $800 per night during prime time, you can get $5,000 a week, $10,000 a month from 2 weeks of rental for 4 months. That's 40 G's of profit. And if you only buy it for $255,000, you're doing pretty good because the other 8 months, if you just get another 10 to 12,000, you guys know what we're on, that 20% on your money return. You're there easily, not even sweating. So anyhow, that's what we're going to find out here shortly. But that's a 2024 March close date. So we'll see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're doing it here. You just never know what's going to happen. But I couldn't wait. I had to. I missed out on $25,000 profit, but it's all good. Okay, congrats, Eric. The beach is going to be awesome. Are you keeping the other ones awesome? You're damn right. Yes. What's the construction time frame? 2024, March 2024. 2 years from now. But as you know, they have rental programs. They have a bunch of stuff. Congratulations on new purchase, Eric. On fire. Thank you so much, Stella Luna. I appreciate it. Now we're going to get to work because, like I said, there's a reason for that. There's something that I wanted to do. SSN Lifestyle members. That's going to be, even though it's 2024, I'm going to be able to do some other things along the way where I want members to be able to stay there at that place as part of their membership. So it's actually going to be part of the membership for SSN Lifestyle. And it depends on your membership. Founders Club members are always number one. That's why there can only be 15, because I can't have like 30 Founders Club, because 30 weeks, you can't have 30 weeks used. That'd be crazy. Won't be making money. So anyhow, people are going to be able to use it at lower rates. So let's just say this unit is going to be $800 a night. Who wants to pay that? But see, I'll be willing to do some other things because we have a membership situation. So now we can do like $300 a night. And people are like, wait, $300 a night? And they can go on Airbnb and see clearly that people are charging for the same unit $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200. You guys would think that's awesome. And all your friends that you take with you would think that's awesome too. And so I can't blame you. It would be awesome. That is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Ordinary citizens being able to enjoy life, not having to sit here and pay $7,000 a week, $5,600 a week, $7,000 a week. We're not going to do that because you're going to be part of the membership. I have a plan for all that. But that's the first property that I'm going to have a plan with in there. The other ones that has to do with Founders Club is because those are going to be included in the Founders Club. This is not including the Founders Club. This is going to be included with membership levels, and you're going to be able to get a discounted rate if you want to stay there. You can also rent it out and be on the rent out. Obviously, I'm going to be renting it out too, but I mean, you will be able to use the calendar to rent it out to other people, make yourself some passive income, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about. So you will have shuttle service to Coco Bongo, Circus Mall, etc. Exactly, Stella Luna. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. And it's walking distance, by the way, to downtown in the first place. Plus, you know, in my opinion, after everything they're building downtown, so far the beach is the only one that's the best one so far. That's not to say that the other projects that are going to come in, but the beach obviously was there first. So they have the footprint and they built it based on there was nothing else around. So you got to love that. Right? So that's just for starters, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. This is going to be awesome. All right. So you will have shuttle service. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, passive income. We're 1 hour and 29 minutes in. Please smash the like button, everybody. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, we're 1 hour, like I said, 30 minutes in. I guess it's time to play a little promo. I guess it's time for me to play a little promo in celebration. Let's go. I'm going to go with, fact, I'll just go with number one. Uh-oh, is that? I don't even think I have number one. That's interesting. Okay. Number one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A short 45-second break. Get yourself some water, something to drink. I need some. I'm a little parched. But anyhow, let me know if you have any passive income ideas, because I talked about some standard ones I've been talking about. Let me know if there's something new. The only one new I talked about was the neighbors, because they had pre-sale yesterday. And I dropped a video about it as well. And there was some left over because they had a glitch. After I dropped the video, I thought it would be all too late. You were still able to buy up until sometime after midnight last night. They had condos still left. They actually had mansions still left, even though people were trying to buy them. I was trying to buy one. I thought they were sold out, so I just go to bed, no biggie. Now I find out they actually had mansions left that give you I think it's 0.07 or 0.08, something like that. In fact, why am I even messing around? I'll just go look. Let's just go look at it. I mean, Discord for the neighbors. See if I can get there. We'll go look at it. But I'm going to play the promo, and then we'll come back, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. All right. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a little fun. Have to have a little fun every now and then. But I was actually looking for the neighbors Discord, and I can't find it, which is too bad, too sad, but it's all right. I'm going to do it a different way. So let me bring this up. I'm going to go to the neighbors. Let's go to the neighbors.io. The neighbors.io with a U in the neighbors, the English version of neighbors. And let's go look at this. Here's what it looked like yesterday during the pre-sale. The pre-sale is not open, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. So you missed out on the opportunity. Although members who are on the Stop Struggling and Now social media platforms, you guys knew about the pre-sale yesterday before it opened up at 2 p.m. They were delayed, didn't even start the pre-sale till like 3 p.m., I believe, or thereabouts. So you had plenty of time to get in, because I dropped the links in some of their social media, the pre-sale, to let you guys know. Then I dropped the video late evening, and then come to find out they had a glitch and they still had properties available. So I'm just going to show you the metaverse. Let me see if I'm not going to be able to show you. Oh, wait, I might be able to show you. Hold on. They want you to connect your wallet. Yeah. Let's see if I can, let's see if they're going to let me do this real quick. Well, we'll see how this goes. We will see how it goes. Okay. It's not letting me get in. What's happening? Okay, here's what I'm going to do then, because I don't want to show. Let me see. Okay, they're on the Avalanche network. That's why it's not letting me in. Hold on a second. I think I'm on a different network, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, there's more than that going on. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I got to do some logging in. It looks like that is exactly what it looks like. Then I was just going to show you the properties so you guys can understand. But this could be one of those opportunities. Like I said, I only got excited because rarely do I even pay attention to these things. But I started looking into it because of the metaverse and all this upside. And I don't see it going away. And especially when they're talking about these are NFTs. So the fact that they were calling these NFTs, that was also pretty major. So we're connected. Let's go see what's happening. We should be connected. So let me go back over here now and check it out. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, it's not letting me do this. This is, oh, there we go. Okay, so here's the property that I have, Bayside Family Home. Oh, cool. Now I have a street address. I didn't have a street address yesterday. Oh, and notice I put SSN Lifestyle down there so people would know, it's part of the SSN fam. But the neighbor coin is what's coming out. It's going to be $50 a coin. Who knows if it goes up or down? That's going to make the value of your NFT a little different. But remember, I'm going to go. The reason why I logged in here is so I can go to the Discord. But this is very interesting because a lot of people didn't think what Bayside was. To me, Bayside meant by the water. So that's the reason why I got it. I was like, okay, Bayside. It's not really any other reason because they had several different models of this. But I was like, okay, I'll take Bayside. I like Bayside. That'll work. If there's a bay somewhere nearby, you always get more for water in case you're trying to do some virtual renting, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. That's going to be kind of wild. So I'm going to go over here to the Discord group. We're going to go over here because I want to show you guys what the actual numbers are. I'm going to show you the actual numbers. But first, I got to get into the Discord group. So we're going to go passive income, ladies and gentlemen, and it can't get any better than this. You have an NFT that's going to be passive income. I think that's pretty cool myself. I mean, there might be other NFTs that does this as well. But what these guys are doing, I like it. And it was affordable for everybody to get in. It wasn't like they had thousands of properties available, so they didn't run out of properties, which was kind of cool. So that is pretty major to me. Now let me get in here first to, come on. All right. Let's see here. Let's see how we're going to do this. All right. So anyhow, let me get to something else since I'm on my screen already. Properties. I'm trying to think. I guess they changed it a little bit because it used to show where you would have furniture that you're going to be able to buy and then it'll be in the ecosystem. So that's different. That's kind of cool. All right. So we're going to put this on the screen here. I'm going to get out of here, show you guys this. I only want to give you the exact information because I'm going to the Discord so I can show you exactly what it is. All right, taking its sweet time. Where's her? Yeah, that's not it. Oh, nope. Okay, they were. I thought they showed it. Unfortunately, it looks like I was wrong. I'm looking for I know it's 0.03 if you have a condo. I know it's 0.06 if you have a home. I wanted to show you what it was if you had a mansion, because some mansions are going to be up for sale on the public sale. And again, I can't find it. So it looks like I'm in the wrong location because I don't see it. Thought that's what it was. So neighbors chat. I'm going to do some crazy stuff here now. Rewards. We're doing this live. I shouldn't be doing it live, but I am. Okay. I'm looking for, this was some of the properties they had. See, they had 19 mansions left. After I dropped the video yesterday, they had 6 seashells. They had 4 of the mansions. They still had some things left, but all the homes were gone. And then all they had was condos after that. But I'm looking for the actual what a mansion owns, but I'm not going to be able to find it. So sorry about that, you guys, on the wild goose chase. Thought I was going to be able to get it, but I'm not. All right. So anyhow, there's other things in crypto that you can get passive income. And like I said, this NFT has its own passive income, and they start March 25th. So it's going to be 0.06 and up, 0.06, 0.07. You're going to receive off of the neighbor coin price. So that would be $3 if the neighbor coin price stayed at $50, $3 a day. ROI wise, that's $90 a month. If it stayed at that price, that's $1,000. Again, we're over our 25% ROI that I like. So that would make it a good investment for me. Other people might say, hey, Eric, I want more than that. Fair enough. But I'm not one of those. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I went to the little sidetrack trying to show you because I really can't remember, but I'm just going to say 0.08, 0.09 potentially. Do your homework, do your due diligence. Anybody else have any ideas on the passive income? Let me know. All right, I'm trying to better my knowledge. Uh-oh, hold on. Yep, hold on. Love the number 15. That is a perfect number. Exactly it is. You got that right. He knows the chronology. All right, what's their payment plan? 20, 30, 50 at closing? No, it's it's 10 is the first thing. Hold on. In fact, yeah, this is different, by the way. It's 10 on the first. Then it's every 3 months a chunk. So I don't remember what the number was, but let me give you an idea. Let's go. Let me pull it up. Let's see what's on the phone. What does the phone say? I should just pull out my paperwork. It's yep. It's no, it's not that. It's well, I have insider trading, so it was 1G to reserve, complete with 10% down. And then it's not broken down into the next thing. It's broken down into payment amounts. So 127 is half. So it's actually 10. So it's 10. That's weird. It's 10 and like 30, but something's missing. Actually, it's interesting. It's 10 and 40. That's what it is. 40 during construction. So it's 10% down, 40% during construction, 50% at closing on delivery. That's what it is. Because it wasn't broken down like that. It was broken down with the amounts, and then you pay every 3 months. So that's kind of cool. Real sweet. So 10 is 10% down, 40% during construction, 50% at closing. Sweet. Now you know why they're selling like hotcakes. I'm trying to better my knowledge in the moment, not just investing, but reading more. Drip Animal Farm, cryptocurrency. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Because everything changes. The landscape changes with regards to passive income, with making money. It changes. Every year, something new comes out. Every year, there's a paradigm shift in something. Because who knew Walmart and Amazon and Target would be the go-to places 20 years ago? Amazon was still like, had their name written on a wall. You know, Target was almost failing, like Kmart. They weren't recognized. And Walmart was just this place that was usually on the outskirts of towns. There was no Walmart supercenter. So look what happens. And the market share has shifted. So again, that's why you always have to stay up on the latest and greatest things, because then you'll be able to make moves. Like right now, there's going to be people that are left behind because they don't want to embrace crypto, for instance. They don't want to embrace passive income coming in. They don't want to embrace that you shouldn't just leave your money at the bank and earn 0.05% on your money. So they're getting left behind because there's other people who are sitting here saying, I took a risk on crypto. The next thing you know, I made $1 million or made 500,000 or 300,000 that wasn't available previously. And so now those people are left behind because why? What's going to end up happening is what's happening. When prices go up, the people that are making more money, they can still buy and deal with those higher prices. Whereas if you're in the old school system of the financials and you're sitting there going, well, I don't care about passive income. I don't care about a business. I don't care about streams of revenue. I don't care about none of that. Well, that's fine. But the thing is, when there's a shock to the financial system where gas prices damn near go up 50% or double, you're going to have a problem. What are you going to do? Stay at home? Ride the bus, I guess. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, you go to the grocery store and the things that you used to sit there and buy for $3 is now $7. You got a problem. You can't just ignore what's going on around the world. So again, that's what we do here in the SSN Nation. You guys are always prepared to take advantage of things that are happening right now. Now, we're not talking about stuff 5, 6, 7 years back. You can take care of everything right now and still move forward and do what Drip Animal Farm Cryptocurrency is doing. He's studying, he's paying attention, because we want passive income, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. All right, I'm trying to better my knowledge on the moment, not just investing, but reading. That's what he says. Andy Ortiz is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only chat. And he has the icon naturally. What's up, everyone? What's up with you, with Andy Ortiz? I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I hope everything's going great with the Amazon situation. That would be cool. Oh, Stella Luna, the Pueblo Carabino in Vistacana is going to have the whole area surrounding the plaza with restaurants, bars, and shops, because the first floors will all be all commercial. Oh my goodness, Stella Luna. I did not know that at all. They didn't portray that in their brochure, that there was going to be shops downstairs. Are you saying it's going to be kind of like, Cuba, Puerto Rico, where they have shops downstairs, but people live upstairs? What are we saying here? That's going to be sweet. They have a church there, that's for sure. That's very interesting. I didn't know they were going to have shops there in a plaza or any sort. That's exciting news. I'm going to have to go check out. But their first phase was sold out just like that. You can't blame anybody. The prices were right. I'm anxious to see what the second or third phase is going to be. I think that place is going to be awesome. I love what they're doing with that. Here we go. And that section will be open to all Vistacana. Yes, that's what they told me about Pueblo Carabino. That was one of the things I did not like, quite frankly. I was like, you're going to have this beautiful, awesome building, along with even a little church there, and a restaurant. Yes, I already knew about the restaurant and bar. I was like, man. And then I found out no security. It's all open. I was like, that's interesting. I wonder what else is going to happen. Now Stella Luna gives us an update, it looks like, where it's actually going to be involved with a whole plaza section. We love this. You just said the magic words. You said the magic words right here. Restaurants, bars, shops, inside Vistacana, walking distance. Oh, I love this so much. Oh my goodness, I love this. That is awesome to hear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 hour, 50 minutes in. I'm probably going to end up wrapping this up early tonight. And again, I'm sorry that I was late. I might have to change these schedules a little bit because it's weird what's happening. My timing is a little off because I'm doing so many different things. And so I'm starting, and next thing I know, it's like 4:30, 5:30, and I'm like, cross town, and all kind of stuff happened today. So I'm sitting there like, man, I might have to move these things back, but I still like the 5:50. And I want to say I'm sorry again for starting a little bit late, but I thank you so much for sticking around. And don't forget to smash the like button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like what we're talking about. All right, Victor Marrero, how do you get passive income on that NFT? I missed that part. When you bought the NFT, when you buy it, it's already built in. You automatically get the 0.03 for a condo, the 0.06 for the home, and the point probably, it's either 8 or 9 for the mansion. It's built in. So as soon as they go public on March 25th, the next day, there's going to be daily passive income coming in because you own the NFT. It's beautiful. And then it's all based on the neighbor token, the NEIBR. It's all based on that. It's just like similar with strong block and drip. So whatever the token price is, you're going to get that 0.06 for me for the home, 0.03 for people who have condos, and 0.09 probably for the mansion, I would guess. And then you can up your rewards. If you buy furniture to put into your property, apparently there's going to be bonus rewards. So now instead of 0.06, you can get 0.07. And I think it maxes at 0.08 for homes. And I know they were talking about the mansion can go to 1% or 0.1. So that's pretty cool. So again, it's going to have this little ecosystem potentially. So it's going to be very interesting. This is one of a kind. But just owning the NFT gets you passive income coming in for the neighbors. That's it. It's that simple. It's that awesome. That's why I kind of got excited about it. I was like, you know what? I got to go in with this. It was $350. So it's that simple. I'm still looking for something because I can't believe, I just can't believe that I can't pull it up. But it's that there's nothing to it. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to do anything at all. It's if you own the NFT, you get passive income. Passive rewards are coming in. That's what we want. And so when they said that the homes were $350, basically it's in AVAX, but it's still like USD. It's $350 for a home. It was $200 for a condo, and it was $500 for a mansion. When they do public, this is the first time I've been in on a pre-sale, so I don't know what's going to happen when they go public. I don't know if the price is going to be more or the prices are going to be the same. But all I do know is this right here is going to be, in fact, hold on. Before we go, ladies and gentlemen, this is how crazy things can get. I got to show you this because I actually put it in the video, and this kind of got me like, are you kidding already? Okay, so I can't get it. So it's I'm losing today. I'm losing. I can't find what I need. I can't find what I need. So this is interesting. I was going to show you NFT. Well, it's not even called NFT trades. It's called NFT. Okay, here we go. Let me, okay, I can pull it up. So I'm going to show you guys something very interesting. I showed this in the video I dropped yesterday. So I'm going to show it right now tonight in case you guys missed it. But yeah, Victor Morrell, that's why this is kind of awesome, because they were like, they're giving you the rewards just for owning the NFT. You don't have to do anything. You could just leave your house empty. That's how crazy this is. All right. So I'm going to take you to the neighbors. Here we go. You can already see what happened. These aren't, apparently you can't actually do anything here. What they're saying is you can't actually sell them yet. But when they become public, March 25th, then people should be able to sell their NFT. So here goes the condos, and you already see people are charging 4 times. This is AVAX. So if AVAX is, I'll just round up. Let's just say AVAX is $90. Now that's $360. So a guy's willing to take $160 profit, and then anything over 4 is going to be more than 360. So now you can see how this could escalate once it becomes public, and you already see people are doing 5, 6 for condos. You see a guy doing 9 for his mansion, I guess. The mansion costs $500. 9 times 9 is, well, 9.5, $800 and some dollars. So he's willing to take only a little $300 profit. The uptown, the first homes, which is very interesting, already at 10, call it 11. They're already at 11. So that's 1,000. These things were only 350. So somebody's already trying to get 3 times their money. And this is starting to escalate already, because you guys can compare and see what's going on here. This Hillside family home is at 12. You see, it looks just like mine, except this one's called Hillside Family Home. So 12, that's over 12 times, and we'll go 12 times 9. So somebody's already trying to do 1,080 or something. And then here's a mansion for 13.5. So somebody's trying to double their money. I'm not mad at them. They can do whatever they want. But I'm just saying, as a buyer, as a seller, the market is based upon the buyer. If somebody's willing to give you, now look at this. If somebody's willing to give you $2,000, then you'll take it. If somebody's going to give you $4,000 or 30, whatever, $4,000, 30,000, 100, what's that? 1.89, 2.35. If somebody's willing to do that, then they'll take it. But they've already set it up here where somebody could buy it for that much. That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane right there. And I don't really know, because I was thinking this was the actual AVAX. 30,000 of AVAX is a lot more money. I was actually counting these as AVAX. So if these are AVAX, that's a lot more than, that's 200 and some odd $1,000. 30 times that, that's more than, all this is crazy. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to wrap it up here, but this is kind of awesome. Has potential. Let me know. All right. Let's see. All right. Like old San Juan. That's right. They're even going to have an art school or something in that nature. That's correct as well. In an area where they will do activities. That will be sweet. I saw a presentation of that Pueblo Caribbean. Every section will have a colonial look from one of the Caribbean islands. Example, right now they're selling the Habana, Cuba phase 1. Exactly. I thought it was already all sold out, the phase 1. So that's very interesting. I do like the way it looks. It's going to be beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours in. So once again, time for me to go. But I want to say thank you so much for hanging in there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why you have to get the passive income that we've been talking about by any means necessary. And I mean legal means necessary. And once you do that, use that to reinvest on occasion to make more passive income. The golden rules. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.